Hey y'all, we'll see if anybody comes in. I just wanted to come on and chat. Let me tilt this a little bit, maybe. So we'll see if we have anybody come in tonight. I hope everyone's doing well. See my new to me furniture. Hello, hello. How are you? Hey Evelyn, how are you, babe? How's things going your way? Oh, it says we have 5 already. Oh, it was such a beautiful day today. I was I am good. Hey, Aid, how are you, baby brother? How was your trip? I seen you went and seen Sister Kate and um, Pastor Joe. Hey, South Florida Sunshine, how are you? You caught me on, huh? Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Hey, Bobby, how are you? I haven't been doing many lives, but I need to get back into it. So, how is everybody doing? You usually miss me. I'm sorry. Hey, Buster, how are you? Aw, thank you. Thank you, Buster. I tell you what, y'all, this Mother Nature is bipolar. Mother Nature is bipolar. Last week I was having to use the wood stove. It was so flipping cold. I have the air conditioners on now. It's so flipping hot. I thought I was crazy, but Mother Nature has done went loopy. Oh, I am doing good. I am officially 55. I am the double nickel. No matter how you turn it, my age is the same. Hey, little bit of life. Thank you. Thank you. I know this week we could go swimming in Oak, but that water got cold. Uh, as soon as those temperature drops, boy, that water drops temperature fast. I tell you what, I think it was 80 something degrees today. I was like, oh my gosh. And it was, oh, lands. What morning was it? Was it Thursday morning? Thursday or Friday, it was 25 degrees outside. I was like, oh, Mother Nature, you crazy thing. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Honey, the weather's been weird for the weather has been so weird for the last 3 years. It went from tropical rains to dry as a bone. Hey, Donna, how are you? Halloween night was cold. We had that fire roaring, and y'all, I can't. I I don't know if it's because of my age. I have no clue, but I've kind of lost feeling, and it could have been from the stroke. But I've kind of lost feeling, in my hands, and they stay numb. And I was putting wood in the wood stove, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But see that? I seared my hand. It never blistered. I mean, it just cooked it. Never got a blister. It's just hard. So I don't know if I didn't pull my hand back fast enough, and it just, or it was just so hot that it just, but I never got a blister. It's just hard as a rock. So I have, I guess, cooked meat. But the thing of it is, it didn't hurt. But you could hear it searing, and I thought, what is that? And I pulled my hand back. I said, oh, I burnt myself. So I've learned from that I'm going to have to be very careful around that wood stove, especially since I am losing the feeling, because I could get hurt really, really bad. Yeah, it was like, oh, what is that smell? Oh, it's just me. Is it carpal tunnel? I thought maybe it was just from having the stroke. I don't know. But anyway, I seared pretty good. Uh, I seared real good. Well, I do have neuropathy in my feet. I didn't know I had neuropathy in my hands. Oh, I love the smell of a wood stove. And y'all, all right, the ones that has been with me on my journey of depression, y'all know how bad my house got, right? Uh, I've still got a lot of work to do, but I'm slowly getting there. Y'all want to see? I can't travel with my computer, but hey, Melissa, how Luz? Is it Luz or Liz? Well, we also had to put new floors down because yours truly went through the floor, because I'm a fast. I fell through the floor in front of the wood stove. So I do not have flooring yet, but are you ready? All you're going to be able to do is see the living room part, but are you ready? Hey, Monica, how are you, baby? It's not perfect, okay? Can y'all see it? No, hold on. I can unplug it. I forgot. Rick got me a laptop for my birthday. Y'all ready? Ta-da! Well, crap. Now I'm losing stuff. Thank you. I've got a lot of work to do. But it's getting there. It is getting there. And y'all, I got new to me furniture, okay? I went to Texas and got it. I paid $250 for the set. Ready? Hold on. There's that one. It's not protected yet. Hold on. There's that one. Let me throw my stuff back over so my Ollie don't tear holes in it. $250, y'all, for leather, top grain leather furniture. That is a gun cabinet. Rick bought that last week to put his old guns in. Y'all, I don't know what he's gonna do with all them things. There's two things the man collects: guns and knives. And if I was to say he had 40 of the pew-pews, that would be conservative. Thank you. I love the old studded leather furniture. And get this, it all started, I found Rick, when Rick had his hip replaced, we bought him a brand new recliner. And it's top grain leather. It's the only piece of furniture I've ever paid more than $1,000 for. Well, I guess it was about 6 months after that, I found another one on Facebook. Not just like it, but almost like it. They went together perfectly. And we gave $200 for it. And then I gave $250 for the sofa set. So, but this little picture here, or big picture here, is going to go bye-bye because I do love the old stuff. but I'm more country than I am English or French country. I'm a rustic girl. You spent 15. Well, you know what? Little bit of life. I had talked to a lady in Texas that had just almost identical to this. It was a sofa and love seat. She wanted $600 for. I asked her if she would take four. She said yes and never contacted me back because I asked when I could come get it. She never contacted me back, okay? So 2 days later, this set was on there, and I contacted the person, and they told me how much it was. I said, okay, I would like to get it. They didn't contact me. Almost a week went by, and they finally contacted me and said, oh, I'm sorry. We were out of town, and yes, we still had the furniture. Would you still like it? And I said, well, yes, because I thought it was going to be $250 per couch. And when I get there, it was $250 for both. Oh, Nancy, you ain't gonna miss nothing, darling. Hey, Benny, how are you? When did you sneak in on me? That was a God thing. He just steps right in because I handed her their $250 because I thought, well, I'm only getting one, you know? And then I went to, I thought, no, it's $500. I was going to hand her $500. She said, you only owe me $250 for the both of them. And I looked at her. I said, not each. She goes, oh no, honey, it was for the set. JB, how are you, babe? Yes, I'm medium rare. Hey, Rachel, did I say hi to you a while ago? I don't remember. I get my mouth to going and y'all know how it is. So what has everybody been up to? Aid has been traveling. Aid has been traveling. So I know what he's been up to. But what has the rest of y'all been up to? Thank you. I thought I got a really good deal. And come to find out, y'all, JB said her furniture's just like mine. Because I sent JB a picture of it. Working. So are you still in Florida, Monica? Uh, See, I get on here, I start talking to y'all, I get relaxed. Even though always get nervous talking on this thing. But I start talking to y'all, I start getting relaxed, and I start getting sleepy. Ain't that crazy? Oh, you work in the school district in the cafeteria. What do you have a lift recliner that matches it? I tell you what, JB, you don't believe it. I do, Lila. I get nervous. How are you, babe? Oh, cool, Monica. We may be having to try to find Rick a lift chair, y'all. He goes Wednesday to find out when they're going to replace his other hip. Because they're making him get his other hip replaced because his other hip's bad, but they're making him get it replaced before they'll work on his neck. And not only are they doing that, they're making him get something done to what they call the nerves and the funny bones taken care of before they'll operate on his neck. So we've got 4 operations coming up and we don't know when they are. I've been begging and begging and begging and begging him to retire. He won't do it. So he's going to be off work a while again. And for y'all that know, he just got back to work about a month ago from having back surgery. They want to mess with his neck, but they said that with his hip being messed up the way it is, because he's going to have to wear a neck brace 6 or 8 months. And they didn't want to work on his neck first because if he's having to use a walker, he's going to have to use his arms, which will put strain on his neck. They want everything else taken care of before they do the neck surgery because they don't want him putting strain on that neck. Yeah, I do. I do, Monica. As a man, they got lucky. They got out of that before they all died. Oh, thank you, little bit of life. Oh, what did they do? Oh, you're going on a pew course next week. That'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. I know Lila, but he's worked himself to death. He has worked himself to death. And if he don't slow down, he's going to end up dying on me. And I would rather have him. There's no sense in him working himself to death. Like I told him, I said, it's not like we owe on our vehicles. We don't owe nothing. We don't owe on our home and land. We can make it. He thinks we can't, but I told him we can't. Oh, thank you, Rachel. We got all the Floridians here, Floridians, right? Floridians here tonight. So, Lance, if he has a hip replaced, I may have to come up with a lift chair. Oh, you're in Arizona. Well, I'm in Oklahoma. JB's in Oklahoma. How much do you want for it, JB? No, I'll come. I'll come buy it from you. I just need to know how much you want for it. That way I can save the money to come get it. So, so it wouldn't do no good to put a budget in front of him. He'd he'd argue with me. You'll send me a photo, okay? Yes, I had a proper tea. I had a proper tea last night, Abe. I don't know that joke. Mm. Him and Wes. You going to get some land in Boone, Arkansas? Y'all, him and Wes came to visit me. And he's Abe said something about property. I looked at him, I said, well, we have 23 acres. And Abe is from England. He goes, no, a property. I said, yeah, we have 23 acres of property. And Wes is sitting there laughing his butt off. He looks at me. He goes, no, Betty, a proper tea. Well, I thought he was wanting to know about property. Oh, hey, Betty Jean. I said, oh, we just call it tea, eh? Oh, oh, but anyway, I learned how to make a proper tea because Abe taught me. You need a spot of tea right now? Yeah, she was honest. But yeah, that was funny. I thought he was asking about land. I thought, you're raking rocks out of the yard, are we? How is their tea so proper? Okay, you get your tea, you boil your water, you take your tea bag, you put it in the tea or in the water for a minute and a half. Then you take your tea, you take your spoon, your silver spoon, because Abe keeps one in his pocket, and you you press the tea out of your tea bag, and then you drop the tea bag back down in the water, and you let it set another minute and a half. Then you take your tea bag with your silver spoon and you dry out your tea bag. You take your tea bag, you put it in the trash. You put a teaspoon of sugar in your tea, and then you put just enough milk in it to turn it to the color of He-Man. And then you have a proper tea. Did I do it right, Aid? Oh. Your husband says you're not nice if you don't get your Spanish coffee. Oh, we taught Aid what coffee was. See, I can make a proper tea. They're all burning the forest. Yeah, you gotta have a silver spoon in your pocket. You got but you gotta wrap it up in a nice little kerchief. Put it in your pocket. Then you take it out of your pocket and you unfold it oh so gracefully. And then you have your spoon. Problem is, I don't have a silver spoon. So I just got to work with stainless steel. Do I need to hold my... Y'all, I always hold my pinky up, so I guess I've always been proper. I don't know. Mama said ever since I was little. For the most part, Lila, for the most part. Oh man, when he pulled the spoon out of his pocket, I looked at him. I go, "You can't use a spoon?" He goes, "Yes, this is a silver spoon." And I'm like, "Damn." Oh. When I mean, it was like it was a procedure. Okay, y'all. This we're talking about. It is a flipping procedure. You take your spoon out of your pocket. You unfold your kerchief ever so gently. You pour your boiling water in your cup. You place your tea bag. Well, let me do this right. Let me do this right. You get your water boiling. You take your cup. You place it gently on the table. You take your tea bag, place your tea bag gently into the cup, and you pour your water gently into the cup. Then you take your spoon out of your pocket. You ever so gently unfold and get your silver spoon. By the time you get it unfolded, you've gone a minute and a half. Then you take your silver spoon. You delicately lay your kerchief on your table. You do this just a little bit. Then you take your string, and then you put on the side of your cup. You just dry the tea bag out a little bit. you put it down in the water and you lay your spoon on the properly prepared kerchief. Wait another minute and a half. Then you get your spoon. You pull your tea bag up again and you do the same little diddly. You take your tea bag out, you dispose of your tea bag, you put your sugar in, and then you put your milk in just to make it look like He-Man, and you have a proper cup of tea. But don't forget to lick your spoon and wipe it with the kerchief and wrap it back up. Tea bagging has a different meaning there. And I'm going to have you know, Aid, I have searched for a silver spoon. I cannot find one anywhere. Yes, he needs. Yes, He needs to do a video on a proper tea. I don't think I'm seeing the chat for some reason. It's all on messages. Huh? Did I do the live wrong? Hey, I don't know how to work this laptop. I have searched our antique stores around here, and if you do find a deal, you got to buy the whole blame set. You can't buy one spoon. And you ought to see some of the prices they have on them. Try eBay. Okay. Yeah. A kerchief is a southern hanky. Oh. But yeah, I was taught how to make proper tea. And you know, my granddaughter Lena, every time she comes over, she says, Nana, may I have proper tea? And that's how she will say it. May I have a proper tea? Mm. But y'all, when Aid was here, I had a ball. I had never laughed so much in all my life. And Rick was sitting up in his chair. He said, I was thanking God my face was not too, y'all. He said, because I could not help but laugh. Yep, Carol, it does. Oh. Oh, so far, everybody I have met through YouTube in person, like Lila, she'll keep you laughing. Aid kept me laughing. Wes S keeps me laughing. David and Mike, oh my God, they keep you laughing. Oh, sterling is better. Well, I was looking for pure silver. So that may have been when I was screwing up, Aid. I've been looking for a pure silver spoon. So now I got to look for a sterling silver spoon. Oh, I missed JB. Oh, yes. I'd like to see Paul Honeyman. He's a hoot, too. But eight'll keep you laughing. And Aid, did I fix chocolate gravy for you that morning? I can't remember. Oh, Radio Jonesy may be at the meetup next year. That'd be cool. Okay, I couldn't remember if I made you chocolate gravy or not. What did you tell everybody what you thought of my chocolate gravy, Aid? Uh-oh. Well, isn't David Moffat going to try to get to the next one too? I gotta get my hair recut. That crap's growing down my face and everywhere else. So Ed likes chocolate gravy. Yes, ma'am, it's really chocolate. It kind of reminds you of a chocolate, kind of a runny chocolate pudding, is what it kind of reminds you of. And you put it over hot biscuits. Oh, I love a good cheeseburger. Did we get cheeseburgers at the store, Aid? When when we went down there, did we order cheeseburgers? I don't remember. He ain't seen me and he ain't come visit me in so long. I can't remember. I've been trying to get him to come visit me. He just don't have time for an old Okie no more. Getting old sucks. But I don't, I don't know. Is JB gonna have? Are they gonna do another deal at Tin Killer? You have transport issues. That's all. I love chocolate gravy. I get tired of making it though. So I don't think I've made any since Aid's been here. And let me tell you, I hear about it every Sunday. And have y'all ever had fried oatmeal? When I was sick and a little girl, and my mama would ask me what I wanted, I would tell her I wanted fried oatmeal. You don't know what chocolate gravy is? You never heard of fried oatmeal either? Not Monica. God bless, honey. Okay. What you do is you take a little bit of butter and you put it in your. Okay. You get your. Rewind. You take your skillet. You put a little butter in your skillet, okay? You melt your butter real good. You take your oats. You pour your oats into the skillet. You toast them. You get them nice and toasty, not burnt, not burnt, not burnt, not burnt, not burnt. You toast them. You take water and pour into your skillet, and it'll puff up your toasted oats. You take it out, you put it in your bowl, you put your sugar in there, and you put a little bit of milk. You got fried oatmeal, and you serve it with, wait, cinnamon toast. But that's how you fry oatmeal. And chocolate gravy. All right, what you do? Probably about a cup of sugar. Okay. You got a cast iron skillet? Even better. Even better. You take a cup of sugar, you put your sugar in your skillet, you take about a fourth cup of flour, put your flour in there. You take about 2 tablespoons of, now we're doing approximates because I don't measure, I dumps. As my mama says, I just dumps. We're doing approximates here, okay? You take approximately 2 tablespoons of your cocoa powder, you put it in there, you mix it up real good, make sure you get all the lumps out. It's really smooth and fine. You pour your milk in there, you turn on your heat, you stay with it. You don't want it sticking to your cast iron. Keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. As soon as it gets the thickness you want, you take it off the burner. You drop in butter and put vanilla in it and whip it up real good. Taking your hot biscuits and you ladle that over your hot biscuits. Serve it with bacon or sausage. And you can't eat, you're just going to lick grass. Oh. But anyway, that's chocolate gravy and fried oatmeal. Well, hello, Miss Press. Aid, here's your buddy. I don't want it in my face. Kind of like a homemade Hershey syrup, sort of. You know, I made some for people in Ohio when I went to visit. I don't know if any of y'all know Jane Zero, but I went to visit Betty and we went over to Jane Zero's. And they had never heard of chocolate gravy, so I made up chocolate gravy. Y'all know what they did? They went to dipping marshmallows in it and eating it. I was thinking, what are y'all doing? You're ruining my chocolate gravy. Not Carrie. But yeah, they went to dipping marshmallow. They was dipping everything they could in it. It's like, this is good. And they were just eating it. I was like, okay. But yeah, none of them had ever had chocolate gravy either. And I was thinking, what the heck? Must be Yankees. Oh. I'm just thinking, poured it over strawberries. They thought it was fondue. Fondue, yeah, that's what they said. It kind of reminded them of was a fondue. But I was like, no, y'all, you put it over hot biscuits. Oh, and you'd be surprised at the people that don't even know what sorghum is. Oh, thank you for coming in, Melissa. You'd want it on a waffle with whipped cream. Never thought about it being on a waffle, but I guess it would work. You still haven't. Oh, sorghum is good stuff, especially on a hot buttered biscuit. Oh my God. A lot of people think sorghum and molasses are the same thing, but they're not. They look a lot alike, but they ain't the same thing. And they taste a bit alike, but they ain't the same thing. Poor little bear. But y'all, I have been on here for 53 minutes. You need to broaden your foods. You move here to our area, you'll know find out what it is. You love cane syrup? Well, that's sorghum. Cane syrup is sorghum. You know, when I was a kid, there's a guy. It was his name Vernon or Glover. They were brothers. I think it was Vernon. Might have been Glover. I don't remember. Their last name was Lott. They used to raise the cane for the sorghum, and every fall, a whole community would get over there and go help. And they had these big, we're talking huge, vat burner things. And they get that run that crank and press that sugary goodness out of that cane into this big vat. Then they'd heat that up and get to stirring it. And it was a whole community deal. We all did it together. And everybody went home with a jar of sorghum or a couple of jars. and he would sell what was left because that's, how they made money. And as kids, we would pick up those sugar cane. Well, they ain't really sugar cane, but you know what I'm talking about. And we would sit there and we would chew on those all day. And you talk about some kids with some squirts the next day, we would have the running trots, let me tell you. I love crispy bacon. Abby, your hair's going up my nose. You grew up on cane syrup, but sorghum is stronger to you. Well, they some people will cook sorghum longer than. All right, the sorghum, they cook it down further than just regular cane syrup because they want it thicker. I don't know if I've ever had a boysenberry. Yeah, they can do that with pure sugar cane too. Yeah. But there's a different cane that they grow. I can't remember what it's called. It's a different kind of cane. It's a sugar cane though that they use for sorghum. Well, y'all, I'm gonna have to call it a night. I've been on here almost an hour, so me and Miss Abby's gonna get off here. She's telling me she's ready to go bed. So, y'all remember, the world's a better place because y'all all are in it. And please never forget it. And I love y'all, each and every one. Y'all take care and thank you so much for coming in and staying with me tonight. I love y'all. Bye. And we get to tell. I will. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I don't think it's ending. I keep it hitting end and it's not ending.